I think we're live now. Okay, gentlemen just came by, brought some cool of the Topps chromes. We also got like a binder full of just some non-chrome ones, but that Charizard's pretty cool. How you doing, buddy? Do you like Pokemon?
Huh?
Do you like Pokemon?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Do you want to pick out a free card still?
Sure.
All right, here. Let me get those out for you. Pick out anything you want from there. Or this one, too. You can pick.
Can I have these Gyarados?
Yeah, for sure. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Do you like Pokemon?
I'm
No.
in sports.
Pokemon does have some cool art. Good, how are you? How you doing, sir?
Oh, you're Pokemon.
Yes.
You know? Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
See if the neighbors are home. Their kids collected.
Oh yeah, send them over. Any kid that comes, I give them a free card as well. So.
Okay. See what they do.
All right, which ones are you thinking?
Literally just some rinky-dinky ones that my one friend likes to collect. She likes Rapidash and Bonito.
Yeah, just pull out every single one, and then I can check.
My bad.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I was checking some of them before. Like, I know most of them are all like 60 cents, some shit like that. If any of them come up more, doesn't really matter. That's just, I'm just letting you know I was fine.
Yeah.
Plus, this one has like a crease in the top, so I
Yeah. That's why most of them are in there.
But she just like she has her little binder, and she likes to collect little stupid guys that she thinks are cute, and these happen to be some of them.
What the heck happened to this sleeve?
Dude, right?
Get you a new one.
That's all good. I appreciate it. And low key, I think I like this one myself.
Yeah, the half color. Those
It's
are
not
cool.
even the half color for me. It's like it's blue. It's
Oh,
shiny.
you like that? Yeah.
Like it's not even like it's not supposed to be. Like if you look at what it evolves from, it's red. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
card itself is a 60-cent hollow, so I was like, whatever, free. Like a shiny before the shinies came out. Like I like collecting cards like that. I have a Vulpix that's shiny. I have.
Mhm.
I think they're little like blooper cards or whatever, and I PC them. Some of the hollows you got in here are worth bread, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, there's a couple. I mean, it's everything in there should be under 10.
Damn, that's probably based on condition lengths. I'm pretty sure this one. Oh yeah, that crease.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, that's crazy. That's like these Dialgas and Palkias are worth bread. It's so funny. I wish I didn't buy them all near mint. I would have bought them from you for like not.
Yeah. Some of them are in pretty good condition. Yeah, you're just looking at 5 right now for all that.
Which one's worth more than $1?
Most of these are all $2.50 in near mint. This one I have anything in there I just wouldn't sell for less than $1 because it's like time and stuff of buying, and also whatever the bulk price I paid for them. But
That's valid. Or yeah, I'm probably gonna pass for next. I know some like these aren't near mint.
most of them are light plate except for that creased one.
Yeah.
So,
And light play is still not worth $2.50 to me.
well, it's 5 for everything, but
Or that's not the word. I don't know. Like Like
Shoot
that
me an
one,
offer.
I'd be at like $2 for them all because this one's creased. I like.
yeah. So that one's normal. It's $2.50, but I have it at damage, so it's 50 cents for that.
I
But-
don't know what I heard. I thought I heard you say like 2. My bad.
No, I said near mint it's $2.50.
I
But
apologize.
it's because it's damage. These are all light plate, but they're normally around $2 a
Word.
piece in the reverse hollow. You might have just seen the non reverse hollow is worth
No, I definitely
like 60
I always
cents.
filter them out to whatever. I just looked at the conditions before. Like I always condition them out and stuff. And I didn't look at that one because I didn't want to take it out of the.
Yeah, this is light plate as well.
Yeah, that one's not bad either. Oh, I love these old hollows so much.
Yeah, do you want to see any of them?
If I actually end up making a little bit of money this show, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back right.
Okay. I mean, if you want to trade too.
I mean, if you see anything you like, go
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Feel free. let me
For
know.
sure.
So how you feeling on $2?
I wouldn't do 2. I mean, I'd do like 350.
I'll give you 3. I don't have the 50 cents.
All right, sure. Let's do it.
I appreciate
Here.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it to my camera.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
cool. Hello, camera.
I'm live streaming actually, and then I'll turn it into a video after. All right, we got a little bit of the under $10 binder, some cool reverse hollows, $3. And what was your name?
Mazin,
Nazin? Eli.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. There you go. Yeah, I got change for you.
I appreciate it.
2 coming back. Yeah.
And then yeah, if you come over and see anything you like or whatever, I don't know if you do sports too. You got some sports.
No sports. No
So you
sports.
do that. I know nothing about it. That's all I have. But I got the Pokemon hat.
Yeah, exactly.
That's,
Enjoy. Hopefully your friend likes the cards.
oh, dude, she will. I texted her before and I asked her if she had them, and she was like, no. And I was like, cool. And
Yeah.
This one I'm keeping. I
Yeah.
think this one's
I collect EVs for my girlfriend.
understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my ex-girlfriend. So
Oh, okay.
We're still friends. Cool.
Yeah.
She likes collecting EVs, Ponitas, all the stuff like that. And EVs are too fucking expensive. Like,
Yeah.
Just a friend.
I keep them like 20 or under. Like the coolest one I just got her. I think I have it. Yeah, this one. That's like a $10 card, but.
I got her for her birthday and Valentine's. Like it was a mix because her birthday is February 9th. So it was like right there. You know what I mean? I got it was when it was cheap as fuck. I bought it for like 100. It was worth 150. The Sylveon VMAX. From
Oh, okay.
Skies,
Yeah.
And now it's worth like
300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, shit, I can't believe I gave it to her.
It's a good card for her though.
No,
still.
100%.
Yeah.
She's definitely happy about it, but she doesn't like. You know what I mean?
She doesn't appreciate it as much.
Right.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
And they don't collect the same, but it's also like puts a smile on her face. So,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely do want to potentially make some other bargains too. I just need to get some stuff rolling. Like that's another PC card I want.
Okay.
A Victini. Oh my god.
Yeah. There's probably some Victinis in there too.
Really?
Yeah, those are all $1. So.
Thank you. Definitely appreciate the conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
You got the tops finder from those people too?
Yeah.
Want to look at it?
Yeah, for sure. I took out all the good stuff, but he said he has some other stuff. If he finds, he'll sell to me. So I kind of just took the gamble that if I bought this, then he'd come back hopefully with better stuff. Because Tops doesn't really move, but
Like it can at the right price.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I feel like everybody like, I don't know. Like people will see this and be like, 5, 5, 5, 3, 7, 5, 5, and it's like, dude, they're like $2, $3 a card realistically. Like they're
Yeah.
older. So which
No,
makes
I'm
them,
just
like,
hoping I find someone who likes Tops and I'll sell them a binder for $20, and then I'll eventually sell the Charizard on eBay if it doesn't sell here,
yeah,
and then
Charizard.
Yeah.
See, that's how much did you end up buying the binder for?
60 for everything.
Word? How
That's
much
what
is
the Charizard's
worth?
worth, like 70. So
That makes sense.
yeah, and I told him that. I was like, this I'll list it like, I think I have it listed at 60, and then these are like 10, and then I have a couple in there, and I was like, I'll probably have it for a year before I sell them. So
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Unless like the right Charizard collection.
Yeah,
comes
exactly.
across it and they're like, I need this. Which
Yeah.
It does happen. You know what I mean?
There's a buyer for everything. That's what I've learned. Yeah.
Like I have in my case a PSA 1 Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Oh, I have a bunch of PSA ones coming back actually. I sell those pretty well.
Fire.
Yeah.
How do you grade them as ones? Like how do you know that you're looking at a card and you're like, this.
Because it's like horrible. It's just mauled, you know.
See, like I don't, because PSA also knows when like people like do it themselves. So how do you naturally get a one?
It's just like there's a lot of natural whitening and stuff. If they see like someone like crumpled a card up and there's just like hella creases, they won't grade it. But like if there's like under a couple creases, then you're fine. Yeah.
See, like I'd like just take a card and like rub it on some bricks real quick. You know what I mean? Try to send that in. See what happens. Like because ones sell. Like the premium.
Well, yeah,
ones
there's
are crazy.
It depends on the card. It has to be like a desirable. I didn't bring it with me, but I have this like Tyranitar that's like 300 near mint, but it's just destroyed. I bought it from a guy for $20. He's like, I know this is like worthless because it's destroyed. I'm like, yeah, I'll buy it.
Is it
And I
an
just
EX
send it off.
or just one of like the older?
Yeah, it's an EX era. Yeah.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
All those Tyranitars. Right.
Yeah.
Same with the Salamence too. Like Salamence from that era. That's
Just,
why
yeah, all the EXs are going. Everything vintage is kind of going crazy right now. So.
Hidden Fates is finally starting to like. I knew it was gonna go up. Like it was at a high price.
Yeah.
And I've just been sitting on some stuff waiting for it. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no way. Like they're releasing Shining Fates, and when they released that, I was like, yeah, well, tank up a little, but then it'll settle down.
Mhm.
And it like didn't do well at all.
Yeah.
And then Paldean Fates made it boost up.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
That's when everybody was into it. But I was still like, I don't know. Like it can. There's more potential for it. Because
Yeah.
It's the first, like I don't know, the first shiny set that they're ever gonna make. Like people.
Yeah,
don't
and it has
realize
tag
how-
teams in it too. So.
Are there tag teams in there?
Yeah, the promo card is a tag team.
Yeah.
There's a couple though. I think there's a couple
Yeah,
random.
from-
But like I have so much 151 that I like brought like 1/50th of what I have. Just because it's fun to sell.
Packs, or did you open a bunch of
No,
different
no, no.
things
I just buy from people that scalp it for good price and then sell it at market. But I have a bunch of stuff too that if I get it like cheaper, then I just hold on to it and I'll keep it for like forever.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a UPC I'm holding on to.
They're gonna reprint those.
Which is so ass.
You should sell it now and then buy another one when it gets cheaper.
Might, but it's so hard. Like I'm out in Ocean County. Like there's
Yeah.
no like you go to Walmart, Target, not like you cannot make any.
Well, it's only gonna be at Costco.
Even worse.
Yeah.
Like, that's even worse.
Yeah, I mean, unless the price could drop on
But the one that I have
TCG
right
player.
now, I bought it for like $8. Like,
Yeah.
Like I knew a guy that owns a card store, so like, and like he liked me, so I'd buy stuff off him. But then I don't fuck with that dude. He's like a cokehead, and
Oh, okay.
he treats his customers like shit. So
Yeah, so you stopped going to him.
Just kind of like, you give me good prices, but there's no like.
I don't want to
it's not
support
worth-
you as a
right,
person.
It's not worth it. Like
Yeah.
you got a second hit on the way, and you're out in your second store, fucking sniffing lines.
Yeah.
Back in, not knowing what the fuck is going on. So, like that's why I'm getting good deals, because you don't know what the fuck you're
Yeah.
That's like, so I stopped going there altogether, which sucked, because my wallet started hurting, but I don't know, it's just a moral thing.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I agree with you. That's definitely a moral thing.
Right. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course. This just
Yeah,
just these two? Oh, okay.
$1 to miscellaneous. This is like
You're running just a little, just a tad low.
Do you mind if I pull stuff out? Oh, this is a world championship.
Yeah. I think the only ones that are in there that are left of the World Championship, somebody went through our stuff like last week or the week before and took out all the old tag teams, all the like everything.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
paid up on it. So
Yeah, he literally, he was like, how much is it all worth? 120? All right, I'm not even gonna hack it. And just like handed him the cash. And I was like, dude, like I would have given him, like, you know what I mean? Like 120
Yeah, yeah.
would have been like, especially they're all lower end, I would have given him to like 110, some shit like. But hey, that's my favorite kind of customer. The one that doesn't hack.
Yeah. This is the smallest show I've ever done, so it's so different than like everything else.
Dude, I told you. When I first walked over there, I was like, haven't like you done it before? I'm like, yeah. And he was like, hopefully better than last time.
Are these the only packs you guys have?
Yeah, we got bought out.
Oh my God.
We had
like
ATVs,
$1,400.
80 push.
Oh, okay. I just want more packs for my display. I just got it, so.
Oh, I mean, I have like 5 more Silver Tempest packs in the box.
You want to sell all your packs?
I could, yeah. I'm not. I also have a bunch of Japanese, but I don't think that's something.
No, I
that-
probably just want English for now.
Right. Yeah, these are. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then, okay,
And then
all right.
those 3.
What did Silver Tempest go for right now?
I think they're at 8. I'm gonna double check because they should be around 8.
Yeah. Yeah, 7. So how many Silver Tempest?
There's 1, 2 in there, 5 here, 7. Yeah, 7 of them total.
Well, no, the Philly show is only like maybe half hour.
This is really cool.
Thank you. The conditions definitely a little has to play.
Really? What are you asking on the Venusaur as well?
It's not that bad. It's just it's not near me.
Yeah.
Shout out
What are you
to
asking on the Venusaur?
where the market is, yeah. I just
the
go.
last choice is like 61.
Yeah, 53, 72, whatever.
Yeah, he said no railing or anything.
Would you do 68 for all the packs?
68 for all those?
Yeah.
No, definitely not. 'Cause that's 75 right there.
There's only 2, right?
There's 3.
Oh, there's 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah.
thought there was 2. My fault. Hold up.
And then there's $49 worth of Silver Tempest too. 'Cause there's 7.
Would you do 88? Sorry.
Um,
I thought there was 2. That's my fault.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
I'd probably be at like.
I can buy more from you if that's what it takes to get you there.
I don't know. I'm looking at 124. Definitely trying to be at least 100 because that's.
So it's 7 times 7, 49 plus 75.
Yeah. What's your percentages that you're doing?
Oh, I did 80, but somehow, yeah, 95.
I mean, if you're getting other stuff too, we'll definitely. Yeah.
All right,
we can
let's
work
see what that
around it.
Venusaur is.
It's definitely clean.
Thank you.
Of course. What, this?
Yeah.
I know.
didn't realize that. I didn't see it until now. Just saw
No,
it.
I do like that one.
Yeah, I'll do this too.
Alright.
Let me check what this is going for.
53.73. So just 53 because
Alright.
don't care about the change. Yeah, like 140.
140? I'll do that. Yeah.
Cool, man.
Awesome. Do you want 100 or do you want 20s?
Whatever you want.
Do you care?
Is that a gimbal?
Yeah, it's a DJI Osmo 3.
Oh,
So I'm gonna give you 20s.
dude, I messed up. I was at a Walmart during like Black Friday last year.
Yeah.
And they were doing them for like $60, and I didn't buy one. I'm so upset.
The Osmo?
Yeah.
Oh, the 2 though, probably.
That was
There's no way, because that's 900 brand new.
900. Maybe
It
was
might have been like an off-brand or something.
I don't know, bro. It was.
I'm gonna take a photo of
I was gonna say,
everything.
I'm gonna take a photo as
Yeah.
well.
Make sure.
Where'd you get these from?
I bought them.
3-pack blister,
literally-
or?
No, I bought them. I bought a 10 packs loose at another show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I kept like,
Yeah, they look crisp.
right? They all.
Not
I was
bad.
literally like, I looked at them and I was like, you know what? Seems
Yeah.
legit. Like I tried. The dude had. It was an older man. He had a whole bunch of sports cards.
Yeah, and he just had some random
and
packs.
There was these 10 packs and that was it.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, like,
Looks like the corners got a little crushed, but
yeah. But I opened one of the packs and the cards on the inside were all clean.
oh, okay. All right. So you had 4 originally
No, I had
of the Evolving
10.
Sky. Oh, you had 10. So you,
Yeah.
oh, okay. I thought you meant
I
these
sold
were
a bunch
too.
of them.
Real quick, when you get a chance, he just has a few little Pokemon cards. I'm not too familiar with them. Just take a look.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sam.
Ooh, I already like that
Thank you.
sleeve.
Yeah.
That sleeve
Thanks
on
again.
the back of that one gives me crazy looks.
Are you guys buying?
Yeah,
Definitely a little.
If you don't send them over my way, I'll take a look.
I think I've seen your YouTube videos before.
Definitely not, because I'm really small right now.
I have.
Really?
Yeah, I was on my For You page.
What'd you see?
Could not remember. It was like a month ago.
Oh, was it like a Blooming Waters raffle I did?
Yeah.
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 Did you go to the Delaware Card Show? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was me. That was probably on Instagram though. That's where I posted that.
Excuse me?
Yeah, how you doing?
I have some cards. Would you be able to buy?
Yeah, I'll definitely take a look. Hold up, let me just. Ugh.
I don't know how much they're worth.
Yeah, I'll take a look and I can let you know. I can also show you how you can search up the values too, so you know for the future, if you'd like.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Hold up. Do you just want to sell, or are you looking to trade, or?
I'm looking to sell because
Sell?
I'm moving into sports cards.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So-
Yeah, so you're trying to get out of these guys. Yeah, this will be worth a little bit. Okay, so most of these Vs are probably worth like anywhere from like $1 to $3. I can buy them from you if you want.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't be able to. I'd pay like 25 cents a card on those, just because they're gonna go in this binder or my bulk binders, and I'll sell them for $1, and I'll sit on them for a while. So if you want to sell everything, I can. These will be worth a little bit more, so I can price these out for you.
Yeah. So, how would you check?
So there's a couple different ways you can check. There's an app called Collector, which I use, or you can use like eBay Sold. So basically what I would do is, this is the app called Collector.
Is the internet slow here or it's just me?
What?
Is the internet slow here or?
I got the Wi-Fi because I'm live streaming actually. Yeah, from my YouTube channel.
I see.
So I just started it, so I'm trying to, like, every time I go to a show and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
You have a QR code actually.
I do. So, well, this is for payment, but my YouTube channel is just called Cata Cards. CATA and then cards, yeah.
You wanna follow him? Follow him and ask your friends to follow.
I appreciate that.
Of course. No, we gotta support each other.
So basically what you can do in the app is I can search it up. So this card is Arceus V-Star, and then you can look at the little number at the bottom, and then you can see. So that card looks to be just about $10 right there. Yeah. So I wouldn't be able to pay you $10. I pay 70% of market because, right, I'm reselling it. But basically, these cards are all the ones that are worth like a little bit. So I'm gonna add these in, and then I'll let you know what I could pay for just these, and then I'd give you probably like a couple more bucks for those if you wanted to sell those too. Does that make sense? All right.
So for the, would you give 70% or would you give 30%?
70%. Yeah, not 30%. No,
Yeah,
that
I
would be
was like-
crazy.
I was like, wow. And again, I don't know how it works. I was like, wow, that's a good margin.
What'd you get?
Nice.
For
Are you
what?
sure?
For that card.
Nice, Rita. Nice. The one that you got from me.
This Pokemon. Yeah. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep. Which one? You got the James?
Okay. So these are the cards. Basically, if it's under $5, that's kind of where I get into the bulk pricing. So these four are worth $32.72. So, oops. So I could give you $23 for those, and then $26 for everything.
So how?
Yeah, it's up to you. No pressure at all.
Can we do 30?
I wouldn't do 30. I'd be firm, just because this stuff I'll sit on it for forever, and like even some of this stuff, just because it's not as high ticket, like, so people aren't like looking for that necessarily. So it will just sit in my binders for a little bit.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah. If you did like a trade for something, I could do a little bit higher, but I know you said you're trying to get into sports, so.
What do you think is like worth 26 bucks or
Um,
$30?
You tell me what you like, and I can tell you around what it's worth.
Are you local? Like you?
So I'm from Philly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's long.
Yeah, I thought the show was gonna be a little bit bigger. Typically, I do like normally like 150 vendor table size shows, so that's like a couple thousand people coming.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we just got back from Fanatics.
oh, okay.
And then there was did you
How
go
was
to-
that? It's fun.
Yeah, we even went last year when it was its
Oh,
first
okay.
time.
Yeah.
But then the Father's Day weekend, we actually went to Woodbridge Mall and they had.
Oh, I was there.
You were there?
Yeah. I was off on the side, but I was there.
Oh, we missed you.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So I was like, that was great for Pokemon because Fanatics didn't have a lot of Pokemon.
Oh, really? It was mainly sports. Makes sense though.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
How much is the Mew?
That's like 200.
Oh,
Yeah. See, I have the Lechonk right there.
yeah.
Actually.
Are you going to buy any of these?
Yeah, I'll take a look as well.
Like, what cards are around 30-ish?
You just have to tell me, and then I'll search, because I don't know a lot of them like off the top of my head. That's the only thing. Probably just because these are in worse condition, I'd probably pass on them.
Yeah, since I'm going into sports, can we do just 28?
26.
26?
Yeah, that's where I'd be.
Alright.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right, what was your name?
Armand.
Armand, Eli. Okay, Armand's selling me his singles. We got a couple cooler ones here. Arceus Gold, Lechonk, Bramblin, and Swallow. Thank you so much.
Of course. Just say, just say.
You don't have to.
All right, Armand, do you want the container?
Yeah, do you want, take your container back. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Bye-bye.
Bye. What'd you guys get from Wawa? Anything good?
Of course.
Yeah, I just Hoagie Fest just started, right?
I guess. I think it's always Hoagie Fest.
Yeah, I got to get in there.
It's good. It's very.
What?
Well, you know what it is you're in Philly. I'm in Jersey. We got good subs.
Yeah.
So Wawa may seem a bit lackluster to us compared to the other options that we may have.
I always love
Hey,
Wawa.
you know, like driving through Delaware.
Yeah.
It's like the cream of the crop.
Oh yeah.
People love it. I think they're just now coming up into New Jersey. They're popping up.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Yeah, I know if you go so I'm from PA. If you go a little bit west, then it's all becomes Sheets instead of Wawa.
Yes.
Which I don't like Sheets. Sheets is no good compared to Wawa in my opinion.
I've seen them, but I've never stopped. The one I like is Royal Farms.
Huh.
You ever seen that one?
No.
It's a gas station. They make fried chicken.
Oh.
Fucking good.
Really? Yeah.
They make fried chicken and like fried chicken sandwiches.
Oh, okay. I love a good fried chicken sandwich.
Yeah. Every time I drive by when I'm like, oh, I think I need some gas.
I go to school in upstate New York, but they don't have Wawa there. They have like Bryn Dairy. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. Similar sort of concept, but it's nothing compared. So when I get home, one of the first things I always get is like a Wawa milkshake or like a hoagie or something.
You're the person that uses the milkshake machine. I got one of those ones.
No, they make them fresh. They don't have a machine at Wawa. Yeah.
That machine ain't too bad. It's like
Not at all.
automatically like mixes the milkshake.
Those are cool, yeah.
I only drink one milkshake a year. But,
Yeah. One a year.
yeah. I limit myself to one a year.
Must be a really good one though.
It is. It's on the boardwalk, peanut butter fudge.
Yeah.
And it's so thick, my cheeks hurt when I'm done drinking.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have them anymore though.
I have some still. I went to the card show.
A bunch. So you're probably picked clean.
Uh,
I'll take a look. I'll always take a look. Oh, okay.
I did. I keep in. I don't ever think that value in the past.
You have sealed Evolving Skies.
I have the Rayquaza V alt art.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't want to sell that. Yeah, okay. That's awesome card.
I pulled it.
Really?
Yeah. He pulled me out of school one day and was.
3 packs I've ever.
I have 3 Evolving Skies. You want to do it again?
What was it? It was the last pack, right?
Yeah, we went to this card shop and we bought like a 5-pack.
Yeah.
For like 20, $35 each. For how much is it? How much is it?
I think they're like 25. No. You never know. Just Umbreon could be chilling in there.
I wonder how many Umbreons they actually put.
I mean, there's over like 15,000 graded just in a 10. So there's probably at least, I feel like there's probably 100,000 out there at
Raw is
least.
Still $1,000.
Yeah. But they printed millions upon millions of packs. So, but still crazy.
Yeah.
What'd you get on your sandwich there? Turkey?
Turkey, tomato, and mayo.
I'm boring.
No lettuce? Where's the health and wellness?
Tomato.
I don't know about that. Tomato's probably I would pick lettuce or onion over tomato, personally. But
Makes it too messy.
yeah,
We're getting the same sandwich, but
yeah, yeah. For the longest time, I wouldn't put mayo on my sandwich. Didn't like
Yeah.
it. But
Where do you go to school with upstate New York?
Cornell. Yeah. I like it a lot.
Both my nephews went to Cornell.
Oh really? Yeah. What did they study?
One was pre-med. He
Okay.
was a doctor in the city. And Corey studied business.
Okay. I'm in the hotel and business school. Yeah. So I like it a lot.
Great.
Yeah. Little remote out there, but it's not too bad.
Yes, it is pretty remote. We drove to Niagara Falls last year.
Oh, okay.
I've never been up that far. I'm originally from Maryland.
Yep.
And we're driving out there. I'm like, this is New York?
Yeah.
Like, looks like Pennsylvania.
Yeah. It's a big state.
And you see the people. These are New Yorkers.
Yeah.
I've never seen New Yorkers.
Because you always just think about the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're thinking about, hey, how you doing? These
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are just like, not that.
Not at all like that. Yeah, there's a very rural part to New York.
Yeah.
I mean, really every state, there's a very rural part. Most, not every, I
Yeah.
should say, but most states.
I have 7-6. I want to say 7. Obviously, no Mantle, Maris, or Elston Howard. But everyone else, I got Ford, I got Berra, I got this guy, I got that guy. Yeah, I think there were 7-6. Yeah. But, yeah, I'll bring that one back out. What's up, boss?
How you doing? You got room on this, or?
90.
All right, let me see what it's
Yeah.
going for.
Yeah, because I know they go for 95.
Okay.
I had that other guy come in. He was asking about it. Yeah, because big boy pack in there.
Yeah, there is an evolving sky. I'd buy it to just sell as individual packs. I'd
Yeah.
rip it open and sell
Oh,
the packs.
yeah.
But
Yeah, the breakup value might be better. Go for it. Yeah. But I found that in my basement. I said, ooh, that's a good one.
yeah, not a bad find at all.
That's a good one.
You got any other cool stuff in your basement?
I do, but I'm holding on to a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm just kind of starting.
What do you have?
Probably one of the cooler ones was the, I think it was 2021.
Okay, yeah, those are like 3.
I got 2 of those.
Nice.
Yep. And I sold a few. I had 4. Because I've been sitting on them forever. Remember, they were like $95.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going to eat these damn things. Then all of a sudden,
Pokemon stuff seems to be crazy right
it's
now.
like Pokemon is really popular. So
Okay.
I'm kind of splitting my time,
Yeah.
you know?
I'm seeing them sell for 60.
But I'm into it. Doing my thing. Let me see.
Here, I can show you. This one, 56, 20 bids. They have the Evolving Skies packs in them too. This one was 60, and that one was also 60, plus a couple dollars in shipping.
So this is. Can't spell. Yeah.
I'd be less than 60 though, because I'm.
Okay. Because you have. You see 56 and 60 and 62, but there's $15 shipping.
Yeah. I said
So
there's a
now
couple
it's
bucks.
70.
Yeah.
And then the taxes, and so it's.
Yeah. I mean, just if I sell it as packs
Yeah.
though, it's
Yeah.
20. I'll sell this at 25. I'll sell 12 a piece and Chilling Reign at 9. So.
Yeah.
No worries. I always like to ask, you
Hold
know.
on to that one for a little bit, but you're right. 100's probably a little high on that sucker.
What other stuff do you got?
Most of the stuff's newer.
Okay.
I got a couple ETBs. I got a.
Do you have any booster boxes?
The only booster was my first, and I bought it here a couple months ago. Was the how was it?
Journey Together?
No, the one before, Sparks.
Oh, Surging Sparks, yeah.
That's the only booster I got.
What'd you pay for that?
2.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Going forward, what other would you of the booster boxes, the newer ones that came out? Would there be one in particular that
I would buy?
That you would buy?
Not at the prices, no. They're gonna come down a little bit.
What are they, around 2-ish?
No, like Destin Rivals
Yeah.
booster is like $250 right now.
Okay.
I wouldn't buy a booster box unless I was getting it for under 2. I mean, obviously it depends. Like Surging Sparks dropped a ton.
Yeah.
It's now like 210.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the hobby's kind of finally starting to cool off a little bit.
Yeah.
So like stuff will get cheaper. So if you actually want to invest in stuff, then I would wait a little bit.
Okay.
Like I have a bunch of Sword and Shield era stuff.
Because in my learning,
Yeah.
this booster boxes. To
Yeah,
me,
those are the most liquid.
Was the number one thing. To
Yeah,
do.
they are.
The other thing I'm doing, high grade vintage Charizards. I'm trying to pick off some of those.
Yeah.
So I did get one at the Brotherly Love show. Was the hollow foil 8.5.
Mhm.
I did get that. That was nice. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to build. You know, the other thing
Yeah.
I'm looking at is some of the vintage stuff, high grade. You can't find these things, and the pop report is so low.
Yeah.
1999. It's Tops, like came out with a set. I think it was like a. They have foil cards.
Mhm.
Impossible.
I
to
have
grade.
some Topps cards. You wanna look at them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impossible to grade. Then the foil, but then in 2000, Tops Chrome put out.
I have Topps Chromes. Do you want to see them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll see 'em.
Yeah.
You can't find those things.
Can I take a look at everything you got in here?
Yeah,
too?
I got stacks and stuff. Everything's priced on the back.
Okay.
Yeah, those are piquing my interest. I actually bought one. It was a Spectra.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. I have.
Yeah, but I'll take a look. See, stuff like that piques my interest because it's tough.
And it's
to
cool.
find. It's cool. It's, you know what's going to happen with this? Same thing happened with sports. Paper, 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 and then chrome, then refractors, then this,
Yeah.
then this. It's gonna. The Pokemon's going to do the same thing. They're going to chrome and refractors and this and that. And when that happens,
Well, just they have like full art. They're called full arts.
yeah. Then the focus is going to shift back to when they first came out.
Yeah.
That's my thinking. I might be crazy. Who the hell knows? Who the hell
We
knows?
got some Pokemon cards in the house from when my kids were buying them like 20 years ago, but 15 years ago, but they're.
Maybe played. Yeah,
I don't
played
know
with.
that we
Yeah.
have any that are really worth anything. So, like, find them sometime and get someone to look through them.
Bring them by, you know.
Never know.
Some of the best, I think I told you, some of the best stuff I found going through that collection was all.
Some of that stuff is popular as
Did I,
hell.
did I tell you what I found from that? There were unopened boxes and unopened packs.
Oh,
Like,
you didn't open them, right?
No, I ended up selling
Okay.
them.
All right.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say you would have probably destroyed the value
No,
if you
no,
opened
no.
them.
The one I found this store in South Jersey. In
Do you
Cherry
mind if
Hill,
I take it out?
That would buy them from me. I was going through a collection. A
Yeah.
friend of mine had basically inherited the contents of a store that closed in like the late 90s
Uh huh.
and hadn't like done anything with the stuff for 25 years.
Wow.
And
Nice.
there was, I forget the booster pack. They were selling retail for like $280,
Yeah.
and so they basically gave me like 50%
Yeah.
retail.
It's not horrible. If you would have sold them on eBay, you could have gotten like 82%
but
is
then
what
you
you
got
get.
to deal with idiots.
Yeah.
on eBay.
Like when I buy stuff, 70%. That's what I pay.
Yeah.
Of whatever market is.
Well, I don't know if you. I mean, I basically ended up getting almost $10,000.
Oh yeah, I mean you had a ton, yeah.
So
And it was nice because I just bought all of it. I mean, yeah, I even if it was that much Pokemon.
this was all magic.
Oh, okay. Do you have? You said you have some Pokemon though, maybe.
Just my kid, for whatever my kids.
Oh, okay.
It's all open. It's,
Oh, okay.
I have no idea what they have. No, like I said, this was from a separate. So like it was, you saw like
Stuff. Yeah.
it was. I'll show you a picture of what it looked like. What I
That's
was going
awesome.
through.
That's a great find though. You like find that and you're like, oh my god, what a day.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't. After I got kind of what was left after I'd gotten.
Okay.
So imagine like about boxes totally randomly organized and God knows what was in what. So like one box would have this total crap.
And then the next one, $5,000 of cards.
I found two a T205 and a T206 Christy Mathewson card mixed in
Okay.
like monster boxes like
Yeah.
that with like 80s and 90s.
Do you go
stuff.
through all of them?
I had to.
Yeah, because you were worried, right?
Oh yeah, you gotta know.
I had to there, so they said the T206 Mathewson I found was like in a box of just other. I don't know how it ended up in that box, but it was all like
Yeah.
early 90s just junk.
Mhm.
And I was just flipping through them and I was like, wait a second, what's that? And I pulled
Yeah.
it out. I was like, holy shit.
My great uncle left me all of his baseball cards, and there's a bunch of like '60s cards in there. So I sent them off to PSA, so they'll be back in a couple months. But
Right.
If you're lucky, yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
Yeah, I got.
yeah, well, I normally
bunch.
so I sent a ton for Pokemon. That was my first time ever. I do the $40 to get them back in
And it
20
was my
days
first
because I
time.
have so much turnaround with my shows.
In like 2 months, you're lucky.
No, you get them back
Oh, really?
in like a
Actually,
month. Yeah.
Because I've read
Pay a
stuff.
premium, but you
Yeah,
get 'em
you
back.
$40 a card.
You get them back.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Because I've read
Oh, yeah.
online people saying that they're still slow, even though.
No,
Nah,
they match the premiums because
they're-
they know
they're
people
much
wouldn't pay
better
them
now.
if they didn't hit the business
Yeah,
days.
they're much
Yeah.
better now. Yeah, it's funny because this last submission was the first time I submitted Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
So I want to see what I got.
Yeah. The Topps
Yeah.
Chrome cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You're more than welcome to come with if you want. Put them all out for you. Got a couple. I also have some of the movie cards too.
Yeah, the movie card. That's what they were called. The movie
Yeah,
cards.
yeah.
Yeah.
So those are the really nice ones. Then I
those
also
are
have
cool.
one more shine like it's called like Spectra.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's like the chase right there.
I did
so.
some research, so I did find out and how to understand this crap.
Yeah, eBay sold is what I just priced them off of.
So this in a light blue is the first edition.
Okay.
This in black is the second edition. Green is third, red is fourth.
Okay.
Okay. Then what they did was they had this kind of beams of light.
Yeah.
That's a second edition.
Okay. Yeah.
And then they had one. It was like little fire things, little fire symbols.
Imprints.
Tiny.
Yeah.
That was a third wave.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, I really wanted to like learn about these things because I just find them really
They're super
interesting.
cool. Yeah.
And they're really freaking cool and they're really different. You know.
Yeah. If you wanted to do all of them too, I'd work you a deal for sure. Those are just like I put the starters in there, and then you're more than welcome to look through all of these.
I got the Venusaur Topps Chrome Spectra.
Yeah.
It's
cool.
Yeah, PSA 10.
Yeah.
It is badass. I want it. This guy's got a Mewtwo. He's just asking a little too much for it.
Yeah.
I think it was a Spectra. PSA
Just be
10.
patient, you know.
Pop report's like 23. That's the other thing. The pop report
Yeah.
on these is nothing.
Tiny. Yeah.
So again, from what I know from sports, pop report is everything.
Yeah.
You know. So, I mean, I'll pay him $1,000 for it because that's what the last three were. 1050, 1025,
What is he asking?
1100, 15.
Yeah.
I'm like 850, and then he's like, no. I'm like, what's your best number? I'm like, the last three went for this, this, and this. He hasn't gotten back to me yet.
Okay.
But you're right. I'll be patient. I'll look.
Sometimes you just gotta wait a little bit. If
Yeah.
it's not the
Yeah.
right deal, then you don't get
Yeah.
it, right?
But
Those are, and then here, this is more too. But
Okay.
yeah, those are awesome, cool. The A-Spec cards.
interesting. Huh. Where do you get these binders?
When I buy collections, a lot of times people have binders.
Now these aren't the ones that fit this though.
No, that's
Yeah.
not a top.
Those
loading.
are what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay. You can get those online. Yeah.
Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what the other guy told me.
Yeah. So they're more towards the back. The movies ones are in the front.
Yeah. Because again, I'm thinking.
Yeah, if you
It's
want to.
99. It's 99. It's 99. It's 2000.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. You just don't find these.
Yeah, they're super cool. I just think they're such an interesting way to show off the cards.
Yeah.
Because you have the regular ones and then you have the
Yeah.
tops ones.
I'd hold off on those. I'd hold off on this because they're just a little. The condition's okay.
Yeah. Well, shoot me an offer. I mean,
Well, that's the thing. If I'm gonna do it, I'll just wait for the
Yeah.
high end, you know, or something that's gradable. But they are cool, and they're second edition.
oh, okay, you
That's
want
the other
first
thing.
edition.
Yeah, I
ones.
was looking for
Yeah.
first. But I had to Cardpedia or whatever, and it just broke everything down. This means this. The radiant stuff means this. The little fire things mean this. The blue, the red, the green. I'm like, because I looked at it, I'm like, what do they mean? Blue edition, first edition.
Yeah.
And it's the background on the Topps logo.
That's funny. You educated me.
I'm telling you, it's work, man. It's freaking
Yeah, it
work.
is.
Christ. But yeah, it came along at the right time for me too, because sports were still good,
Yeah.
Still liked it. But it was a little
Getting
boring.
slow. Yeah.
You know, I needed something wake me up a little.
Get the juices flowing.
Yeah. Most definitely.
That's gonna be more modern stuff towards the front.
Yeah.
That should all be near mint.
Two.
And I also have packs too if you want to open something. You don't open packs?
So a couple of the guys I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I wanted to open something, what?
Yeah.
So I opened one booster bundle of one.
151.
That's what one booster bundle, 151.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really pull anything. And then I opened a prismatic, the 3-pack like blister.
Yeah, yeah.
pack. Yeah. I didn't get much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are both. Well, 151. It's pretty easy to pull stuff, but prismatic, it's really hard.
Yeah, I think I got a gold Mewtwo
Yeah.
out of the 151. Nice
Oh, that's
card.
good. That's like a
It-
$25
yeah,
card.
decent
Yeah.
little card. Yeah, fine. I might get it graded. But yeah, as far as the ETBs, the super premium, I don't the cardboard. Nah, I don't touch
Yeah.
those. I'm keeping them sealed. I'll start bringing them out a little bit here and there. But yeah, some of the ETBs aren't too bad. I sold a 151 at the Philly show, the Chester show.
Yeah.
I got a couple bucks for that one. I have the 25th anniversary ETB. I still have one of those.
Oh, those are nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't gone up as fast as
It's
I
not as popular of a set.
thought.
Because people don't like the little Pika stamp
little
on the.
thing-
Yeah.
stamp, yeah, which I like.
Yeah.
But so I got that. I did get the. I got one of these at the Delaware show. One of the.
I was at the
dealers I know.
Delaware show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I probably saw you and probably
Yeah.
was talking to you about stuff. So I got one of those. I went in a Target one day and I found a super premium
Terapagos.
Terapagos. Yeah. Just sitting there.
Yeah.
Like, I'll take it. And I don't care. And a couple guys were there with me. I'm like, you guys want this? They're like, nah, it's all right, blah, blah. I'm like,
I'll take
anytime
it. Yeah.
I see a super premium,
Yeah.
I'm taking it. I don't care. So, and then I got the 151 super premium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
That's cool.
They might reprint those soon.
See, I think 151's done. Yeah.
It's still got a couple.
I did get 3 of the
6 months, 8 months left.
the blooming water boxes.
Yeah.
I love that box.
Yeah.
I love
That's
that
what all
box.
these packs are from. I just
Oh
break
my
them
God.
down and
that
throw
box
them
is
in there.
just so pretty.
Yeah.
I might bring one out at the Philly show. We'll see.
Yeah.
See what it does. But the guy who came in and bought my booster bundle, I think he might have bought some stuff from you.
He asked what my pack prices were.
He
but-
he was from here, but he's got a guy. He lives in like Arizona, or him and his buddy live in Arizona, but he kind of lives here every now, comes here every now and then. They can't find any of this stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, as soon as it shows up, it's gone, and we don't. Like, I'm like, what, you have Target, and Walmart, and stuff like that. He's like, we can't find it.
Yeah.
It's just
People-
we're
yeah.
on the we're
People
low on
just
the
buy
totem
all
pole
of it
as far
out,
as
yeah.
distribution. And when it comes out, it's gone. He emailed his guy. He's like, oh, this guy's got a booster, 151.
Yeah.
Pay me in Venmo.
Yeah.
I'm like, there you go, done.
Yeah.
So he was carrying it around. But no, he's like, I can't find this stuff. I can't find this stuff. I'm like,
Yeah. It's the challenge for a lot of people.
it's tough, and I find it every now and then. I'm so proud of myself. One of my guys, because I look out for him if I'm in the field, and he looks out for me if he's in the wild. You know, hey Walmart, the ladies here, come by.
Yeah.
You know. So he's like, hey, Pokemon Center, just drop in the black and white sets.
Yeah.
Right. The booster bundles. So I actually did it. I got
You
one
got
of
it.
each.
Yeah. There you go. I think a lot of people got
I'm
stuff.
so freaking happy.
Yeah.
I finally did it. Yeah. Do you do a lot on the Pokemon Center?
No. I most of the time I just source stuff from buying other people. It
brutal.
honestly feels like a waste of time for
It's
me,
brutal.
so I just stopped doing it.
I can't believe I did it. You know, so I'm starting to embrace the online stuff. I prefer just walking in, and if they have
Yeah.
it, they have it. If they don't, they don't. If I have to wait in line at GameStop
Yeah.
for the black and white, I'll probably do it. Do you like the black and white?
Yeah,
coming
that's
out?
so when I was a
I think
kid
that's
and
gonna
I
be
was
good.
growing up, that was like my nostalgia set.
Is that okay?
Yeah, so those are all the cool cards that I love.
So that one, yeah, I'm gonna wait in line for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna wait in line for the stuff that came out yesterday, but I just didn't have time.
Yeah.
The box sets. So, but no, I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hi, Caroline. In this area.
I want to find card show.
Hi, Caroline.
That is the one with those that you on your table. On Tuesday, July 1st, there's a card show that starts at 3 a.m. and ends at 9 p.m. 3 a.m. to 9 p.m. The Tuesday night. Never know what you'll next.
How you doing? How you doing, sir? Good. How you doing?
Good yourself?
Good, good. How you doing? You into sports mainly?
Yeah, baseball.
Yeah. I'm live on YouTube right now. If you want to search it up. But the Wi-Fi is working great, so.
Is that to help you sell stuff, or?
No, so I make a lot of content, like at my other shows and stuff. So normally I just like film myself, but I wanted to start live streaming.
Okay.
So I get like one video out of it, I get to live stream it, which like people can watch and support me. And then also I can make a video out of it, which people can watch and support. And then I can make like really short videos too.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like 3 instead of 1.
Has there any business that's slow?
I bought a good amount,
Okay.
which is good. I have a bunch more shows, so I'm always buying. So
Yes.
it works out.
Buying
Yeah.
and selling, yeah.
How you doing? Can I get a hot dog and a chip? How you guys doing today?
Good, thanks. How you doing?
Not too bad.
I'm warming up. What am I warming up? The bun.
Warmed up, yeah.
Oh, sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, pick your pick.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll go Doritos.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah. Oh no, you know what? Sour cream.
No,
Sour cream
no,
and onion.
No, not allowed.
How you doing?
Chilling like a dog.
It's good. Let me know if there's anything you want to take a closer look at.
How much is the Chin Pao?
I think it's around 20. You want me to check for you?
Yeah. I think that's
You
paradox.
want to take a look? Yeah, I think so. I can double check.
Mind if I take it out?
Yeah, not at all. Oh, it's gone down a little bit. It is from Paldea.
Okay.
Market looks to be about 17. Should all be near mint.
Probably gonna get this one.
Okay. All the modern is labeled with not, so just ask me and I can search it up for you. You looking for anything specific or just kind of what catches your eye? Yeah, for sure.
The Scout Ridge, it's right around that same price as well. I just think they're long term they'll be alright.
Yeah, it's Paldea. It's the best set in Scarlet and Violet, so.
And they've been printed to shit either. Like,
Yeah.
151, I love the set, but there's just so
Yeah,
much.
I mean, you want to buy some packs too? I got packs. So just picked up these Topps Chrome cards, which are pretty cool. Do you want to see those?
Those are kind of cool.
I mean, this obviously the Charizard's the chase, but
Yeah. You'll see those too.
yeah. I think they're cool too, because it's a unique way of showing Pokemon you don't normally see.
This could also appeal this kind of to the sports people.
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
Like it's tops.
Yeah.
It's, they're pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's grab this one.
Yeah. All right. Is it cool if I show the camera?
Yeah, good time.
All right, we got Chien Pao EX for 17 going out to, what's your name?
Darren.
Darren? Eli.
Nice to meet you.
Enjoy the card. Get you your change. Oh, that's my coin for coin flips.
There you go.
Enjoy.
Don't tell me that. I might have to come back and point for you.
Yeah, for sure. I always welcome it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Darren. They're good too. The hot dogs are good. I just had one.
That's your seal of approval?
What?
That's your seal of approval?
Yeah. These all you got? The cards you got? What's your best card? You gotta show me.
My best card or my favorite card?
Best and favorite. How about that?
My favorite card is the Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
My best card, I don't know.
Oh wow. This is when he was drafted by the Sixers.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's a great patch on it too.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very unique.
My best card is probably the Henry. Because I can't figure out what that one's worth.
Is it not selling online?
Well, it's 220. I've seen the sale for 220 online, but then I look at the one that's at 150 and it's like 180 or 150.
Oh, yeah. You never know. I mean, it's kind of, if it's not a lot of the cards, then
Yeah.
you kind of just get to pick the price that it sells for.
Yeah.
I watched someone pull the Topps Jaden Daniels,
Oh, really?
the signed one, the 1 of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it get pulled.
That's sick.
That was pretty insane. It's like an $800 card raw. What you thinking?
I'm just looking.
Yeah. Let me know if you want me to pull anything out for you too.
Thank you. Yeah, I love looking.
That's the best thing, right? I also have these too. If you want something else that's cool.
God, those are cool.
Yeah.
What do you want on it?
250.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So there's a couple that have sold for 3. So
No, dude, I don't blame you. If I love buying sealed stuff.
yeah, and I have that Generations pack as well.
I'm like too, I don't know. Most of the older sealed stuff I get, I win in an auction because I don't fucking.
Yeah.
I won't spend that much on one singular pack. If it was because I have.
Well, you get the promo is honestly why it's so expensive.
Which
The
makes
Breakpoint pack is worth like
No, like 20. 30.
no, it's like 50, but
They went up
the
a little.
promo's worth like 100, and then you have the sealed premium of like 150 because it's gradable. The promo in a 10 is 2.5K. Yeah. Centered well? Yeah, they both look pretty good. If they don't sell at the end of summer, I'll probably crack them. Yeah.
I mean, at least try one of them, whichever one you think's gonna go.
We'll see.
best.
We'll see. If I do a sub, which I might be doing soon, then I'll probably crack one and send it.
You know the condition on the Victini?
Yeah. Believe it was light played, but I'll check it out.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, I have that at light play. You can take it out too if you want.
I don't mind. I try not to touch them with my hands because I don't like getting all the oils
Yeah.
on and stuff. It sounds stupid, but I literally would prefer to wear gloves.
I think you're not supposed to. If you wash your hands, it's better than wearing gloves. That's what I've heard.
But like out here in a card show,
Yeah,
shaking
yeah.
people's hands and stuff. Like
Yeah.
but if I'm at home, 100% I'll wash my hands and like I do things with
Yeah.
my hands. But like if I'm out in public in a setting like this, I just know there's a whole lot of dirt that's going around. And
That's
like,
fair.
Just from like getting to the car to in here, I didn't touch the outside of the car.
Yeah, yeah.
Which, like, unless you're going to the car wash every day, it gets pretty dirty pretty quick. At least depends on where you drive. What's the condition on the nail?
Near mint.
Word. That's good.
Yeah, that's at 2.
How much?
2. It's a little center on the front, but it's still near
It's
mint.
a little
so.
over now.
What?
It's a little over now.
What do you mean?
Like, market.
No, there's a couple that are listed under 2, but they're not near
Do you
mint.
do eBay or TCG?
TCG or eBay. It just depends. But lowest listed actual near mint is 2 on on TCG Player. So I mean, I have a little bit of room, but yeah, I know. So look, these are both not near mint. So this is the first that's actual near mint. Because if you look at both the photo, like here, like you can look at the back of that. It's just not even near mint.
Oh,
Yeah.
They
So
put it as near mint?
yeah, because they're trying to scam someone probably or something.
Thank you for that information.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not something that I like. I just look at I literally just look at these and be like 123.
Yeah. That's like a couple of these megas, right? Low, like even though market says it's like a $60 card, its lowest listed is like 200, and there's been like 1 or 2 sales at that price, but it's not enough to like change the market price yet, because you have to have multiple at that like majority of that sales in like the 3-month period for it to adjust on market price.
Yeah, that one definitely had play. This one's not bad. 137. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end up figuring out what I want to get this on.
Okay.
Work something out.
Yeah.
Because that is just,
It's
TC
awesome card. Yeah.
I have I have pretty much all of the XY promos from that era, except that one, and I don't know what else I'm missing, but I don't know how I've never really seen this one until this is the second time I've seen it.
Yeah.
The first time I saw it, the dude wanted like 7 over market, and he just wasn't moving, and I was like, dude, like I'm not even trying to haggle you. I'm just trying to pay market.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not gonna overpay for like, that's the one thing I'm never gonna do.
Yeah.
I did that with somebody at this card show. He had the Detective Pikachu
Okay.
and a PSA 10.
Yeah.
And this was back when it was like $65. And he was like, yeah, I got it for 75. And I was like, I'll give you 65.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, 75. And I was like, dude, no one's buying it $10 over market. Like, that's just not how it works. And he's like, oh, by the end of this show, it'll be gone. I was like, dude, I'm literally going to come back at the end of your show just to look at it and still see it there.
Yeah.
And by the end of the show, I walked back around and I told my buddy, I was like, yo, he doesn't know we're together or anything. Go up to him, tell him you'll give him $60.
Yeah.
And like literally lowball the fuck out of him just to piss him off.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck is this guy talking about? And then he went over and he did. And he came back and he was like, that guy's so firm on 75 for what? I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I get it. Like, if you think it's going to go up, like, I definitely have my fucking prices on a couple cards, like 100%. But he was really, really, like, trying to push it. But like, just $10 over. I was like, man.
Yeah, I mean, I would never lose a deal over like 5 or 10. I mean, if it's like in the hundreds, I'd never lose. Some people like walk away from a deal that's like $5 or $10. When it's like $200-300, it's like at that point, it's like, what are you doing, right? Yeah.
I agree. Like, especially that. Like something anything that's over, even if it's not. If it's like I'm talking with somebody and they're like, "Yo, I'll give you 22 for it," and I wanted 25, like $3. Like,
yeah, I'm not gonna say no to that. Yeah.
On dumber shit than like.
Yeah. I mean, as long as my margin's still there, like obviously if I'm losing money, I'll be like, oh no, I'm firm at market, because otherwise I'm gonna be losing money on this card. But besides that,
no, I definitely.
That's why you buy cards 70%, so you have room to move on stuff, right?
I try to be at like depending on who, what, where, when. Like on marketplace, but like I've had to drive like an hour and a half to go meet up with them. So like I'll tell them like, listen, I'm driving over an hour and a half to go meet up with you to buy these cards. Like I'm gonna be giving you a couple $100 or whatever. Like I'm gonna be at 65 or something.
Yeah.
And that's like, there's some stuff like if it's like a $100 card, like we'll work out individual percentages.
Yeah.
But, like all this modern stuff, that's like $20-30.
Yeah. I want room on it too, in case like
100%
shit happens, right? Yeah.
Right. And 9 times out of 10, it's like just some family or whatever, and it's like I've actually met a lot of nice people at Marketplace. Like,
I got stood up recently, actually.
Really?
Yeah, some dude. I don't know, but it was fine. I was doing 3 deals that day in the same area, so I did the first 2, and he was supposed to be there like 30 minutes later. He just like stopped. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm running late." I waited like 10 minutes after the time. I could just tell he was giving the vibe, so I just left. Never showed up. He said he had a flat tire. Then the next day he's like, "Oh, let's meet up again." I'm like, "All right, here's my location." Just never texted me the rest of the day because I wasn't gonna go there again. I was like, "You can come to me this time." Never showed up. So that's the first time that's happened. But there's always like some. I don't know why. I didn't. He was like, I was like, "Oh, I'd be willing to pay this." He's like, "Yeah, it sounds great." Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been stood up yet. I have I've actually ended up going out, and usually what happens, instead of being stood up, I just walk away with way more than I was intending on buying.
Yeah.
Like, I'll tell them, I'll hit them up for like the PSA 10 Valerian Zapdos that was in there. I bought that and like 8 other slabs from the dude
Yeah.
for probably like 150, and that was like a good deal. You know what I mean? Like I was like, damn, bro, like whatever. And I met up with him in my town. Like it wasn't even like I didn't have to drive anywhere. It was like a local Walmart 5 minutes down the road. I was like, oh yeah, dude, we got that.
Yeah.
And
Well, every once in a while, you just get great deals, and yeah. I mean, I have a friend, and he's probably like 5 times the size of me. So, and then he's at CollectCon right now, and he's like, I feel like so small compared to everyone else. I'm like, you make me feel like tiny compared to everyone else. But he has a firm belief. It's like, someone's like throwing cards at you, and they just want to get rid of them. Like, you give them an offer. It doesn't matter what the card is, because like if you're getting it at a great price, like eventually it will sell.
agreed. And
So.
I think that if people are throwing cards at you, like they want to get rid of them, that means that if they're like there's some type, not desperation, but they're like they have.
Yeah, they probably want
the
cash
money
or
to get
something.
rid of it.
Yeah.
So it's like if you want the money, like I'm willing to give you money
Yeah.
just at my
Exactly.
negotiating price.
Yeah. Those are all $1 in there. But I throw some like $2, $3, $4 cards in, so there's always good finds.
You got like a card or a number or something in case I find my Pokemon stuff?
Yeah, I can give you my number, or if you have Instagram, you can follow me there. What do you prefer? Yeah, let me give you my number. Here, I can call you, and then...
You know, just text me? Or
Yeah. What's your number?
609 510 4599.
Yeah, so it should show up. And then, here, let me text you too.
Oh, it's Peter, is it?
I just texted you my name, and then...
Okay.
But yeah, if you find them, let me know. I'd be more than happy to take those off your hand and get you some cash to buy maybe more sports stuff or whatever you want to do.
Okay.
What was your name again?
Jay.
Jay Eli. I like that hat too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, go Birds. So.
Yeah. It's funny. Every time I sell Pokemon, and every show I go to, I wear sports stuff.
Yeah. So you're not as old as me, but as a longtime Philadelphia sports fan, watching that game when it was 34-0, my thought was still, you know what, they could lose this game.
I was at the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was still worried the entire game.
How much did that cost you?
My dad treated us, so he's like, if you guys can, if you can get to get there, I'll buy a ticket for you. So I spent about $1,000 on the flight.
Okay, what was the game? I don't remember.
It was in or at sorry, yeah. Yeah, but I had a bunch of points, so I did that, and then I think he said the tickets were like 6,000 or 7,000, but it was the greatest experience ever. So it was 100% worth it. Yeah, that's what we were. My dad kept saying that. He's like, we better frickin' win. We better frickin' win, and then we destroyed them, and it was the greatest game ever. I went to the
See, even for that much money, I think I'd rather see like the one they won a couple years before, where it was actually competitive.
Yeah, it was still awesome.
But the fact, at least they won, right?
Yeah. No, and we didn't just beat them; we like destroyed them. But against the Chiefs, you're like, oh my God, when are they about to just like flip the switch?
Yeah.
But we just totally destroyed them.
They came out in the second half, and they had the first couple plays. They gained some.
Yeah, they looked good.
But then they sacked them twice.
Yeah,
and they stopped them right away. It's like, all right, because if they had scored on that first drive,
then I would have been
like,
so worried.
Now we're screwed. Because that's what happened 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And, they were winning by whatever at halftime.
14, I think, at half. Yeah.
And that was everyone was expecting.
The Vikings Eagles game back in 2017. I was at that game too, where they just totally crushed them.
I was there the week before.
Oh, okay.
So I bought tickets for my son. My son was like 15 at the time, I guess. And I'd gotten tickets for the last game of the season against Dallas.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning of the year, it was like a holiday present, and the game meant nothing.
Yeah.
Because the Eagles had already wrapped up the #1 seed, and Dallas playing for nothing. It was like maybe 20 degrees. It was so damn cold. So we got
probably not a lot of people there, right?
I mean, there were people there, but it was like I paid maybe like $200 for the tickets. If I got in that week, they were like going for like $50.
Wow.
The game meant nothing. And no one wanted to go. And at halftime, he was like, I said, look, this was a present. I'll stay as long as you want. And he's like, at halftime, like, no one's playing. It's 6-0.
Yeah.
It's freezing cold. Let's just leave. So that was when, because Foles was starting, they were playing Atlanta the week before Minnesota, and people were just like like really blowing out the tickets because I think people thought they were going to lose.
Yeah.
And I got 4 tickets because my other 2 kids wanted to go for like $800 for like the 5th row in the upper level.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Yeah.
No, it was almost what I paid for 2. I paid like $200 to see them play
Do
Dallas
nothing,
and a game
yeah.
and then nothing. So $200 for like a playoff game was crazy.
Yeah.
So I told my wife, I said,
That was a great game too.
Yeah. And it wasn't as cold. It was like in the 30s, so it wasn't terrible. And so yeah, I was like a few days before the game. I bought those, and we all went. And it was fun. And then right the next week, they blew out Minnesota.
That was an awesome game too.
I didn't see most of that game because actually I was down. I was at the Phillies fantasy camp, and it ended that Sunday. And people were like changing their flights and leaving early from the fantasy camp because either to see the game or go to the game. It would have cost me more to change my flight than my flight cost.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm not that
Not
big.
worth
I'm
it,
a bigger
yeah.
baseball fan than football fan anyway. But
That game was so reminiscent to the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
actually,
Well,
because
that
we
one was
just
like
there was a pick
7-7,
six in
right,
it.
and then,
I mean,
yeah.
total domination.
I think when my flight took off, like the Eagles had just tied it because they were down 7-0.
Yeah.
Like, they tied it up, and then I landed and I saw the score and I texted my son. I was like, "What happened?"
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I will say it was really cool because you also get like the whole fan experience and
Yeah.
stuff, and we got to see New Orleans, which was just a ton of fun.
Well, I was at the World Series in 08 when I was at Game 5 when the Phillies won it for that. So
Yeah.
for me, that was, of course, I had to
Exactly.
go back twice because of the rain. That was the game that got delayed by.
Oh,
rain.
right, yeah.
I had to go back 2 days
I was
later.
only 4 years old when
Yeah.
that happened though. But I mean, my dad always says my dad grew up in Minnesota, and he always says we're so lucky because when he grew up, the Vikings made it to the Super Bowl 3 times and lost all 3 times,
Yeah.
and nobody won. But since we've been here, the Sixers back in 2001, they went to the finals. The Phillies won the World Series. They've been to the World Series. The Eagles won it twice.
Yeah.
So he said it. We've been here for a good time of Philly sports, which has been nice.
Relatively speaking, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 80-81, all 4 teams went to the championship.
Really,
But the Phillies were the
Yeah.
only one.
I wasn't even a thought
Yeah.
by then.
I was
but
12. And the Phillies won, the Sixers lost, the Flyers lost, and the Eagles lost in the Super Bowl to the Raiders.
yeah,
But over like a 12-month period, they all made it to the championship.
it's crazy.
At least one of them won.
Yeah, right.
But then nobody won again. And then the Sixers won in '83, and then no one won again until the Phillies in 08.
Yeah,
So the Flyers haven't won the last Stanley Cup. They won
Yeah.
this 50 years ago.
yeah. They've got a while probably.
They've
still.
lost in the Cup Finals like 5 or 6 times. Not lately. Lately they've
Yeah.
been terrible, but they've lost in the finals a number of times.
I'm mainly a basketball fan first, and then football, and then baseball are right in there. But I love basketball, even though we got to figure it out. But
Depends on what happens with Embiid.
yeah, I mean, basically everything hinges on him being healthy.
The thing is, they never explained why he was able to play in the Olympics. And
Yeah.
then suddenly, 2 months later, he was unable to play.
I think it was like he wasn't full strength in the Olympics. I mean, I think that's
So
not.
he shouldn't have played.
Yeah, I know. That's what
That was what was ridiculous.
But I think it was kind of just like, oh, it's a free gold medal. Like, why wouldn't I? Can be at 50%, and we'd still.
Yeah, because you're getting paid, $200 million to actually play for
Yeah,
a professional
but
team.
he shouldn't have played the start. If like it was actually a problem, the whole like play a couple games, rest like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He should have just gotten surgery immediately and taken the whole season to.
Well, they had said when he had the surgery the year before that there were like 2 different ways they could do the surgery, and one was a quicker recovery.
Yeah,
but,
possibly.
But less chance, but greater risk of needing another surgery. And that's what he had done, so he could get back for the playoffs. This time, I think he had the other surgery that supposedly will actually fix
Yeah.
the problem. We'll see. But
Yeah.
then, of course, George kept getting hurt.
Yeah.
The guy that,
It was just a
the
wash
rookie they had
season.
got hurt. By the end, like everybody was hurt.
Yeah.
I stopped watching. I mean,
Yeah.
I turned one game on. I had no idea who any of the guys on the team were. I think Maxie might have still been playing.
Yeah, well, they shut him down towards the end too,
Yeah.
just because it was like, why would he keep playing,
But,
right?
like Lowry, everybody was hurt.
Yeah.
So it was all these guys like, who the hell are these guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's good development, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we have McCain and Maxey are a great backcourt. I think our draft went really well. So like, if we can stay healthy, we actually have a great team. It's just it's like
It's a big if.
Joel needs to be on the floor for 60 games so that there can at least be some congruency
Well,
within the
He
team.
needs to stay healthy during playoffs.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
never happens. It's like he got.
Well, when he was younger, he did. Like when we lost to Toronto.
Was that the year he got elbowed in the face and broke his cheekbone?
No, he did. He was fully healthy that playoffs.
Something
We
one
lost
year?
Game 7 to the triple bounce
Oh,
that
right,
Kawhi
yeah.
had. Every playoffs they play that on Instagram. I see it, and it just pisses me off because if we win that game, we go all the way. I mean, our team was phenomenal. That was the best because Toronto just like destroyed everyone after that.
Yeah.
So, but that was our year.
Yeah.
If we had a year, we'll see. I don't know. And what's nice though too is like if Joel continues, like maybe he has just like a decent season. We lose in the playoffs though. A couple more. We still have a really young core that like we can pretty quickly transition off of
Yeah, the
him
fact
if
that
that's
they
what
held on to
happens.
the pick this year helps a lot,
Yeah.
obviously, because it was a top 6 protector.
Yeah, I mean the guy we got I think is awesome. He's like the most humble dude ever too. He just seems like a.
I much college basketball, so I just knew they were talking. They probably weren't going to take the guy from Rutgers.
Yeah, because he
probably didn't want to go anywhere from what.
Yeah, apparently the Jazz told him they were gonna pick him, and then his camp told him like, don't work out for anybody else. Jazz are gonna take you. Yeah.
I read that they were telling teams that he wasn't going to play. That he wouldn't play.
Yeah.
They weren't sure if the Jazz was the team.
He wanted to be the #1 guy where he went, and so I don't know. I don't agree with that. I think like you try to.
I mean, Rutgers had him and the other guy, but then they still sucked. So.
Yeah. Right. How good is he actually?
So how good really are they?
Yeah.
That's a problem with college basketball. All these one and done guys come out so young now. It's like,
Yeah, they need a year or two to develop anyway.
that's why Villanova did as well as they did, because those guys all stayed.
Yeah.
And played together for 3-4 years.
Yeah.
And I mean, there is something to be said for that.
Yeah. I mean, there are some players though, like when Kobe came out, right? He was just ready.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
there's
some
the
players are ready to
exception.
just go, but
Yeah.
they're more the exception rather than the norm.
Yeah.
Every player thinks they're a one and done type
yeah.
though. So, but even like Anthony Edwards, he came out at 19, but he's now just starting to get good at 24, right? Or 22, 23.
Yeah. I mean, there's every now and then you get a guy like that, like I said.
Yeah,
For the
most players
part.
aren't. And what I think with NIL money though, they'll stay in college longer because
Possibly.
they're getting more money
Yeah,
than
it's
a
gonna
rookie
work,
would
yeah.
would get them,
Possibly.
which could be good. And then players come in.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, you look at Brunson, like, I mean, he wasn't as good as he is now, and he was in college for
Yeah,
4 years.
exactly.
And it still took him a number of years in the NBA to.
Yep. Yeah.
Where, get
Sometimes it's just an opportunity too, where you get put like as the #1 option. Like I bet most guys in the league could all ball and average over 20 points a game. Not most, but like 30-40% of them. But they're not the #1 option. They're like the third guy or the fourth guy. So
Yeah, that's cool that you were at the game for the Super Bowl.
yeah, it was unforgettable experience. I was so
Sounds like
thankful to
being
my
at the World
dad.
Series game was like that for me. So
Yeah, I went. My brother, my dad, and myself. So it was like, it's just so much. Such.
$1,000 for.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, look, because I haven't gone to we like go to Sixers games every once in a while because he has a friend who lets him borrow the tickets.
Yeah.
So we go for free. He's like, we haven't gone to a sports game in forever. Like, if you guys want to do this, we'll do it. I mean, we probably won't go to another thing in forever,
Yeah,
but
for
like,
20 years. but,
yeah.
So the one thing that was really annoying about the game was my daughter's soccer team had a pool. It was a fundraiser, and one of the squares we had was 4 and 8.
Okay.
And it was 34-0, and Kansas City scored like right before the end of the third quarter
Mhm.
and missed the 2-point conversion. They made the other two
Yeah.
two-point conversions, but that one they missed, so it was 34-6. And if they had made it, it would have been 30. We would have won like 125.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So it wasn't a huge amount of money, but it was just so
Yeah.
annoying.
You want to win, right?
It was like,
Yeah.
It wouldn't have mattered in the scope of the game, and we would
Yeah.
have won money. And then the fact that they scored 2 other touchdowns and made both of those.
Yeah, it was like,
you know,
come on. Yeah.
you couldn't have made this one for me. It's the closest I've ever come to winning. But yeah, because our numbers weren't the greatest. Then when it was 34-0, I was like, oh, well, all they need to do is score. And
Yeah.
when they did, and there was like 20 seconds left in the quarter, it was like,
This is gonna
"We gotta
happen."
go for 2." And then they didn't make it.
Cool.
But all in all, winning the Super Bowl was still probably
Yeah.
better out. If I had to choose one or the other.
Yeah, which one, right?
I guess I'll I'll lose the money and take them winning.
Yeah, that's like the people that bet against their team. So it's like if they win, they're happy. If they lose, they're like, well, at least I made some money.
And then, so again, this is way before you'll remember when the Phillies lost the World Series in '93 on
Mhm.
Carter's home run. I was in grad school at the time, and I was in a pool, and the Phillies were winning 6-5, which I had in the pool. I had won game 5.
Uh-huh.
This was like a quarter score, so it was like
Yeah.
it wasn't big money. I had won game 5. There were like a few squares left for game 6. I just bought them as well, and so I had 7 or 8 sets of numbers, and I had 6-5 Phillies, and I also had 8-6 Toronto.
Yeah.
And I literally said to people I was watching the game with, well, if they lose, it's got to be on a 3-run home run, because that way at least I'll still win the pool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I won another $25, but that was a little more painful.
Yeah.
But it was hilarious. Like I can't believe I even said that.
Yeah, once you said it, then you
And
jinxed
like 10
it,
minutes
right?
later, it happened.
Yeah.
With Mitch Williams, it wasn't a shot. The way he had been pitching.
Yeah. How you guys doing?
How you doing?
Good, good. Well, nice to meet you.
You too.
Yeah, let me know if you find those cards.
That stuff. Like I said, it's all like the oldest was born in 2002, so it's gonna be stuff from like 2008, 2009.
Yeah, that's great stuff.
Is there anything in there that's really worth much?
Yeah, there will be.
All right.
Yeah, like these primes are from like 2009, 2010. Those are worth a good bit amount. A lot of this stuff, at the minimum, just the hollows in there, if they're in good condition, can be worth like 10 to 30 bucks
Oh, really?
a per. Yeah. So if you find them, definitely. I mean, I'll be here all day, but
I mean,
send a picture.
They were just buying, like regular packs. So would those have
Yeah.
had anything
Yeah.
in them?
Yeah. They would have good stuff. Definitely look for them. That you definitely could be sitting on a couple $100.
Yeah, he says without knowing anything about it, it's tough. It's like.
I'm pretty sure I literally just bought it.
Well, hopefully you get a little more traffic today. It seems
Yeah.
like it's kind of dead in here today. But is it normally more crowded in here?
I don't know. This is my first time at the show, so.
Where in Pennsylvania are you?
Philly. Yeah.
So it took like an hour to get up here.
Yeah, it's like 15 minutes this morning.
I'm in town, so I'm just looking forward to baseball stuff. So I kind of expected. There's actually two guys with older stuff. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times these shows are all like modern and Pokemon and stuff.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I thought there'd be. I thought it was gonna be a little bit bigger and a little bit more crowded, but this is definitely my smallest show.
But I guess there's another show like very close by.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I didn't see that. Normally, I'm pretty good about that. Like I'm doing Cherry Hill, which is really big, Brotherly Love Card Show, some other big ones in Maryland. So
When's that one's on in Cherry Hill?
I can tell you, if it on my calendar.
But yeah, there's one at the VFW that's like 2 miles from here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I missed that.
And that I went to that a few months ago, and it was like
Cherry Hill is the 19th and the 20th.
July.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big one. That's like 400 booths.
Is it at the mall or is it at?
No. It's at a convention center.
Convention?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like a big gym or something. I forget. But
Yeah, usually the only show I usually go to is the Philly show. Now it's at Oaks.
okay. Yeah, I just was at the Delaware one as well.
I've heard that's
Yeah.
like the Philly show has a lot of vintage
Yeah.
sports cards, but I think they're getting more. They have like a set 2 rooms that it's in. The other room now seems like it has a fair amount of guys with
Yeah.
Pokemon stuff. It's probably a lot more expensive to set up at though. So
Yeah, I mean,
Problems
like
there.
most of my shows, I'm paying $150 to $300
Yeah.
for my table.
I mean that one's a 3-day show.
If any of these prices are inaccurate, I priced them like a while ago. So if you're interested in a card, let me know and I'll double check the price for you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know how much tables are, but I imagine it's not inexpensive.
Yeah. No, it gets a little pricey. So you have to sell pretty good volume because gas and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think this show was free, which was nice.
All right.
I think, or it was like 20 or 30 bucks. So it's not horrible.
It looks like it should have been based on the turnout.
Yeah.
Just to
But-
drive up, basically.
It's good. I'm testing it. This is a new rig. I'm live streaming now instead of just filming. So it's good to test it for my bigger shows, so I'm ready for them. But yeah.
I'll see what I can find at home, and I'll come back today. If not,
Yeah, for sure.
I'll text you or something.
Yeah, I have cash with me, so
Cherry Hill, you said middle 19th, 20th.
yeah. But if we can meet up in between then too.
Actually, no, I gotta be down in Philly on the 19th. You see Weird Al.
Oh, okay.
Next weekend is the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah.
We went last year to see it.
Oh, is that fun?
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen them on TV or anything?
Yeah.
I think they have a game on tonight on ESPN too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're funny.
We bought the tickets like last minute last year, and this year I got on their mailing list. And all. So we
It was worth it.
Oh yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah.
Last year it was funny. It was the weekend of the Philly show, and like almost the whole team from the 08 team were signing autographs. So they were in town. So they had Ryan Howard, Shane Victorino, Jamie Moyer, and
Yep.
Joe Blanton all
Yeah.
showed up, and like Ryan Howard took it at bat and struck out. Victorino at least hit the ball.
Yeah. That's
Moyer
funny.
and Blanton each pitched to a couple batters. So
Yeah.
and it was sold out. It was wild.
That's awesome.
It was
Yeah, they're popular. They
Yeah.
are popular.
but it was a lot of fun. So we decided to go again this year.
Yeah.
See who shows up. All right,
Yeah, I'm
good
sure it'll be
talking
fun. Yeah, good to talk to you too. How you guys doing today? Good. I also, these boxes right here, everything in there is $1, but I throw some like $2, $3, $4 cards in there, so normally some good finds for people. And then if you like those Topps cards, I got a bunch of them too, right at the back. Here. And then if you're looking for a specific set, I have like a bunch of 151 bulk
No, I'm just looking for
stuff that's cool.
yeah, and some Glaceons, but I just
Okay.
the ones that you have here I already have. So.
Okay. There might be some in there. Let me see if I have any others. Just Glaceon specifically?
Specifically Glaceon.
Yeah.
Or any of the prismatic stuff too. I'm trying to master set.
Yeah, I think I have prismatic bulk.
I'm mostly just looking for master balls now, so we got everything.
Oh, okay. I might have one. This is prismatic bulk. If you want to look through it. I thought I had one master ball. Let me look for it. Might have sold it though.
So we've opened 200 packs.
Oh my god.
I have yet to get a reverse hollow.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's normally how it goes.
And we haven't found a single reverse hollow.
I'm mastering 151 right now. And that is taking a hot sec.
Yeah.
But I'm missing like one or two reverses. I just bought them off TCG Player because I was tired of it. But I do have some prismatic if you want to open more. But
What do you have on that?
The packs, let me check. I know the ETPs are like 110, and then the SBC is 200.
Input and reverse.
I had the Glaceon from Crown Zenith, but I sold that recently, unfortunately. I'd be 11 on the prismatic decks. If you got a bunch, though, I can throw you a deal for sure. Do you like evolutions, or you just want?
Just
okay.
Yeah, it's like I'm collecting
every single one.
One of every single.
Yeah.
English.
It's pretty cool. There might be some Glaceons in here too.
Okay.
If you look through that.
I do want to pick those up.
Okay.
But,
let me see what this Charmander's going for. I think it's only $1.
Yeah, I think I just saw it was $1.
Okay.
I think that Mew was down like to
a little bit.
$6.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll double check them. Yeah, the $1 on that Charmander.
You think Venmo though, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I have my sheet. It's covered up by my binder, but. Oh yeah, totally. Just I'd be 7 on the Mew.
That's fine.
Cool.
You have the Iono's belly bolt there.
think that's 60. There you go. Yeah, I think that's right at 60. It's a cool card. Yeah. 60.
Let me check this one.
What are we thinking? Maybe?
Maybe.
All right, I'll leave it out for you.
I think I just reviewed this one. All the change I've had to it is
Yeah, I already have both of those.
There was a couple in there, right? You
Yeah.
had both of them though?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've got a bunch of them already. So.
Yeah, I'm sure you're probably what how do you know what percent you are done?
Let's see.
I collect horsies.
I'm like
So
60%.
okay.
So
There you go.
probably actually more because I bought a few more that haven't arrived in yet.
Yeah. I'm trying to do the horsies in it all graded 10 though. Wouldn't recommend it. Some of them are like pop 0 and stuff, so.
I got you.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Do you like Pokemon?
I'm trying to sell them.
Yeah, I'll take a look. You got a lot. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
trying to sell my collection.
Sell everything?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll take a look.
I'm into sports now.
You're into sports now? Yeah. A couple kids have said that. They're all like, I don't like Pokemon anymore.
I'm getting out of it at the wrong time.
No, it's a good time. Everything's more expensive now.
But like now, isn't it like way better now? Like Pokemon, like the value and stuff.
Yeah, the value's up, so it's good. That means you're selling it when it's high in value.
Yeah.
Those are. I have 2 of those Crown Zeniths. They have a playmat in them too, which is pretty cool.
I want to do like 100 for everything.
Yeah, I know. I'm just taking a peek. If it's like really small stuff, I just won't buy it. Just because I have so much right now. Do you have any like alt art cards or anything like that? Do you know?
Like, what's an altar?
Like that.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are they in the back here, or you just don't
Is
have?
that an altar?
That'd be a shiny. That would probably be one of the few I would buy. This is like a full art. Yeah.
These mega cards are gonna start blowing up.
Yeah.
That's a cute song.
We should get that for Belle.
Okay. This is all your Pokemon?
Yeah.
Maybe. No, that's no. I'd probably just buy that one, to be honest. A lot of these like smaller EXs I just throw in there and I have them for a while, so.
What about like the Charizard?
This is only like a $3 card.
I'll sell it with the case.
I would put it in my cases, just because otherwise it doesn't fit in like the boxes I carry and stuff. Let me see what this is going for.
I didn't see anything for your message. Actually.
Oh, you know what? This is only like a couple bucks. I probably wouldn't be interested. I'm sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
Yeah. I just think if you want 100, I don't think I could get even close to that.
What about like 50?
I probably wouldn't even do that. Just because like all these cards in here are worth like about $1, maybe $2. Like this Celebi I just bought, it's $3.
What about like
Those are like $2. So like I would buy them at like 25 cents a piece because I'd sell them at like $1 or $2. So it'd just be so little.
25?
The thing is,
I'll do like 35. That's my top.
yeah, I have so many already. So it's like I wouldn't even. So then I'd just be buying them to like sit in the box, you know.
Yeah.
If I was lower in inventory, I would have. But I'm sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
These 4, or maybe this.
Yeah, I need it from a master set.
Yeah, I mean you might as well take it off, right? You're mastering Journey.
Yeah, I have like 3 other cards to go.
Oh yeah, these are really cool. I don't know if you like unique stuff. You take a look at them. Those are from 2015. They're to promote the movie. But there's some pretty cool. Like there's some Charizards, some Lugias. Some. You want to do it? All right. Okay. 2 + 7, so 69.
Did you want a pack of prismatic?
Yeah.
1 pack? Just 1 prismatic? Okay. All right. Do you guys want to rip it here?
Yep. I guess.
Do you want to pick? Do you want just the bottom one, or
You want to pick one?
I can pull them out if you want
You
to?
pick it
Okay.
first.
All right. So 80 total. All right. Do you mind if I show the camera?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Let me
What was your name?
Ulysses.
Ulysses? Eli. All right. We got a little deal for Ulysses, and what's your name? Marilyn. We're doing 1 pack of prismatic, and then Iona's Belly Bolt SIR, and a couple smaller cards for $80.
That's you, right?
Yes, that is me.
Is it 80?
Yes. Here, I can record you opening it. So when you, and then I have sleeves and top loaders when you pull the God pack.
Oh god.
Ah.
It's all good. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Enjoy the cards.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Yeah. raw.
So it's hard to 10. I'm not.
Really? Can I take a look at it? I didn't even see you had the slabs. I was like so caught up with the packs.
No, he's got this whole yellow thing's over here. He's full of them, but he's like.
Can I see him? I will. Not to buy, but
Yeah, he'll.
he's got some cool stuff. I definitely want to see it. You know it's good when he's got the big case, nice and shiny. He might have locked.
Yeah, he probably does. He just wants to take that.
Okay. Does he not want to sell them, or he just didn't want to put them out?
Most of them we don't want to sell.
Yeah. I want to see, because if there's cool stuff, I love seeing cool stuff. So, at the minimum.
Everything in there is, I think, like $3.
Yeah. I have like so much, so I probably wouldn't be buying. I mean, like, except for trainer gallery stuff. I need to get a couple of these binders though, with the
Well, I got
top
lucky.
loader
I got
sleeves.
lucky. There was a guy at a card show.
Yeah.
He had like three different kinds on display or whatever, and a bunch of them were in wrapping, and then he had like them on display so you could like flip through. And at the end of the show, I was like looking through, and I was like, damn, I might buy one. And he's like, if you take the ones that have been out of the packaging, I'll go half off. And I was like, sold.
Yeah.
Like, I already opened them.
You can't say no to that.
He's not robbing you guys, right?
Oh, yeah, some of the stuff towards the back here.
I was gonna say this is not $2, but I'll take it for $2. This is like a $20 card. That's like 12.
I need to buy another set of that.
Yeah.
I think it's still low. I will. That's a piece.
You selling this?
Depends on how much it is right now.
It's up there. Oh, not these for sale beyond this page.
You're all good.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
depending on what you pay. What's your pay? I don't think it's the super. It's not the good one.
No, it's not, but it's still worth. Looks like it's 29.
Yeah, so,
Near mint.
Should I trade Pokemon or like sell Pokemon?
if I don't grab anything from you, he might.
I already looked at
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Yeah. I see 33 right now. 26.
28.
Yeah. Let's see what else. What else we got going on in here? Turn to the back, and then you find all the good stuff.
Oh, the back, yeah.
Yeah.
This is like my uncle's stuff.
Oh,
Took
okay.
from him as a kid.
He doesn't
I
want to
hate
sell?
him.
Or
No.
you'd sell this?
No, I wouldn't sell.
Oh, okay.
This one he fucked up.
Yeah,
On
that's
the back,
legendary
he puts
collections.
there's like a G on the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Classic.
And that's that's like one of the nicer legendary collections.
Yeah, it is. That's a cool one. Fortunate that there's a giant crease on it too.
Yeah.
You wouldn't sell like any of these in the back?
Probably not. Why? Which ones are you interested in?
The Ray.
Yeah, you can look that one up. What are you thinking about?
Actually, no, I'd probably pass on that.
I like the Jaden Daniels prismatic. And the Michael Parsons.
This is fake, just so you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Oh yeah. I knew that one.
Yeah.
That one you can put the light up to it, and it goes right.
Yeah,
through
it's
it.
also, you can just tell it's a piece of paper.
That's like an early fake too.
Yeah.
Because that's my uncle. Like he stopped like.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like someone printed it on a piece of paper.
the fake Charizard. We can like we held the light up.
I heard you have a bunch of slabs. I want to see your slabs. Your box of goodies. Do you mind if I just take a look?
Yeah, go for it.
This has gone crazy.
Right, I bought it for like $40.
I sold a bunch at 50, like raw. Now it's 130 raw.
That's crazy. When did it spike up to that? It was
2 days ago. Yeah, it's just continuing to go crazy.
That's a fire.
Oh, you got a bunch of really awesome stuff.
I bought it all for like crazy cheap before it blew up too.
All of this stuff?
Yeah, I didn't pay up on any of it. I wouldn't have.
Wow.
I'm like too much of a what's the word? I don't know, but I hate spending money.
Yeah.
Mr. Krabs. But like, there's some stuff I have to put out on.
Yeah.
I just won't. Not a full price kind of guy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I ended up finding one from someone else for less than 60 and was
You don't want to sell any of these?
Nah.
No.
Those ones are all my PC.
Ooh. This one has a price on it.
Yeah, that's my FU price though. Like, it's definitely worth like 150. But that's
Yeah,
like, if somebody pays 185, I would sell it for that, but I won't.
It's pretty cool. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'd definitely buy a bunch of this if you wanted to sell it. But
If I ever decide to one day,
What do you got in
but
sports?
see, I wouldn't like, if I ever sell any of it, I'm not selling it.
yeah.
It's all too, I don't know, I love the collection.
This is probably worth like 5, right? My
I'm
guess.
gonna be mind blown because I didn't even dude, that's crazy. Somebody had one, it was the English and Japanese,
Okay.
and I was like, damn.
These two? These have prices on them.
That's what I bought them for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're up on all of them.
Right? That's, I'm for it.
You're definitely up on all
Depends on
of
how
them.
much. Wait, actually, what's the team? I lied. Then no. Yeah, 368 is crazy.
Is that what it says? It's probably more than that if you look at like sold.
Yeah, no, it's also still has it at 97 raw. So
Oh, yeah,
like,
it's way
price
off.
charting's always a little.
It's
like,
normally a week behind. Put this back on the page. If I can find it.
That's alright. You just put it down.
Wherever.
I'll put it
Alright.
down.
Mew's like my second favorite Pokemon, so.
it's dude, that's one of my like favorite cards. I'm trying not to get the emotional like attachment
Yeah.
to it because I do like Mew and I love the fire, like just the fire going around his body. And,
Yeah. I only collect anything pre like 2015 and 10s though, so
that makes sense.
that's my rule because I feel like I just get worried if it's not.
Damn, what's the back arrow that people are talking about on this card? Seeing that now. I
What
have
are
no
people
idea
saying?
I don't know. I'm looking at the eBay listing and it says back error, back error.
Huh.
I have no
So
idea.
look at the
Now-
photo.
I was gonna say, now I'm curious. What's the?
Oh, okay. Yeah, this sold in a 6. April 1st is sold for 95.
It's understandable. Yeah, I'm like, don't have my heart set on selling it.
Yeah. No, it's an awesome card.
Wow, my connection out here is shit in a brick right now.
Yeah.
I think
It's actually quite affordable as a 10.
what, know it's over $1,000.
Oh wait, no. I'm looking at a 9. Yeah, 9 is 750.
I think the
You call that still affordable?
No. I thought the 10 was the 750. Which is like for a 10 from Pop Series, it's not bad.
I think the 10 is like over 2, right?
Yeah, it's probably 2 or 3.
Okay, it's definitely not the back error, because that's the back error.
Oh, is it upside down?
That's crazy. That's a crazy error. I'm not gonna
That is
lie.
really cool.
Dude, imagine pulling one of those.
That'd be so weird. That would definitely be so weird.
But yeah, that's my like little personal.
You got an awesome collection.
Thank you. Yeah, I really am very picky about what I collect too. But
Yeah.
I say 10s.
I agree. 10s is the only way to collect, in my opinion, at least.
It's like 30.
Where's your good guy? Motor.
Do you guys know if there's a bathroom here?
You have to go out that door
Uh-huh.
and then down the hallway.
Okay. Would you watch my stuff for me while I go to the bathroom? Thank you so much. Thanks, buddy.
I'm not hungry right now, and I don't want to think about it.
couldn't remember because I said, okay, I didn't check you off. I'm pretty much right, so that way you enjoyed the day. We did. We'll find it. We'll find it. Enjoy. Hope you did okay. Yeah.
How we doing?
I don't know. Looking for somebody who has a table full of Pokemon. I can't find anybody.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone.
How are these?
The Topps cards?
Yes.
They're not bad. They're not near mint, but
No, how does the set? I know that there were two versions of it.
oh yeah, these are so.
Those are the chromes.
Yes, these are the chromes.
Right, I know that. Because I have a complete set of both.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Very cool. Do you only collect the Topps ones, or do you collect regular Pokemon too?
I was a dealer at the time with a store.
Mm-hmm.
We used to get a case of first edition. When the first edition came out with the Charizard, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Case of 10 boxes for 500.
Yeah, you don't have any of those anymore, do you? Yeah.
One box is 50,000 to 80,000.
Yeah.
So that case would be 500,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
So, well, you know, you have to sell the product.
Yeah, exactly.
I
That's
mean,
what you
sometimes
do
you
as a
put
card
things
shop.
away and nothing becomes worth it.
Yeah.
Other things you put nothing away and it becomes worth it. It's funny, we had a small leak in our basement about this much when the sump pump was off. And so we're cleaning up. And I lost some things that weren't worth money, but they were meant to things.
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
But anyway, so there was a tub about the size like this, like this, like this. I said, you know, we're moving things around. I said, I don't know what's in there. So I opened it up. And from 1995, I had starters, boosters, and complete factory sets for Illuminati.
Wow.
I sold everything that was in there for between 20 and 30,000 on eBay. So
There you go. That's pretty awesome.
I didn't even know I had it.
Yeah, those are the best
I was
finds.
always hoping to find a tub like that of
Topps.
of first edition this
Yeah.
unsealed. I mean sealed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those are hard to find. That's like if the first edition, those boxes go for like $300,000 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy stuff. Yeah, you too.
country was called like Jack of all trades. It was about this like 30-something-year-old guy.
Great to meet you, Brian.
Yeah. So do you want to do the Victini?
White place like 13. I definitely would be a little under, but like, what are you thinking? How much room do you have?
I think I saw my app said it was like 15. Let me see. Was that TCG player?
Yeah, yeah. I'm always using TCG player.
And it was just like investigating why the cards for my generation are worth absolutely.
But I'm also like, I'm literally about to go to Manalapan. There's about to be like 150 tables. So
Yeah, I'm about to go there too.
So
I was gonna call a guy, see if I could get a spot there before I went, but yeah, I see 13.50. You want to do $12?
Honestly, I'm probably just gonna go past and go look at the table
Okay.
because I do want a near mint one.
Yeah.
But I also like I don't care enough because it's for my PC. But like I'm cool with it. I appreciate it. It was good
Yeah.
to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah.
Have a good day. Nice